Is the frequency in use? 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 CQ20, CQ20. Here is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. Calling CQ20, CQ20. Here is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, K5KAB in Texas. Calling CQ20, CQ20. Here is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, K5 Kilowatts and Bourbon. Calling CQ20, CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas. Calling CQ 305.5. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas. Calling CQ. CQ20, CQ20. Here is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. Calling CQ20, CQ20. This is K5KAB, Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Arlington, Texas, about 15 miles west of downtown Dallas, about 10 miles east of Fort Worth, Texas. Calling CQ20, CQ20. This is K5KAB, Kilo 5, Kilowatts and Bourbon. Calling CQ. CQ 305.5. This is K5KAB in Texas. Calling CQ. CQ20, CQ20. Here is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. Calling CQ20, CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, K5KAB in Texas. Calling CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ20, CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas. Calling CQ. Is the frequency in use? 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 This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo with the frequency in use. Is the frequency in use? This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo is the frequency in use. CQ20, CQ20, here is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. Calling CQ20, CQ20, here is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo calling CQ.
Kilo India 4, Alpha Yankee Tango.
Kilo India 4, Alpha Station. Come again, please.
Alpha Yankee Tango.
Roger, Roger. Good evening to you, Mr. Clinton over in Tennessee. The call is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. The handle here is KB, just the two letters, a K and a B. And we're in Arlington, Texas, about 15 miles west of downtown Dallas, about 10 miles east of Fort Worth, Texas. How copy?
Oh, I copy you 5959, Smyrna, Tennessee. Name here is David, and I'm running 50 watts. Go ahead.
Wow, David, outstanding. Good job with 50 watts, man. Doing a great job this way with 50 watts. We're running about right about 600 watts out of a hex beam, a MFJ version. I want to say it's the 1846 version. And looking at your general location, the radio is an ICOM 7300, man, the People's Radio. And the amplifier is a stand-up Henry, the 3K Classic. It runs a 3CX 1500 tube, man. Again, we're doing about 600 watts there, Roger.
Okay, the equipment here is the FT950, that's a Yaesu. And I'm into gap vertical antenna at about, top of the antenna is probably 30 feet. Go ahead.
Roger, Roger. How do you like the gap?
You could do better than gap, but it's okay. It works pretty well. Sometimes you have a problem with the wind with it. Wind resistance is not very good. Go ahead.
Roger, Roger. Understood. Understood. Well, I'll tell you what, David, thank you for coming through, man. Thought I would get out here and call CQ a little bit. And I'm live streaming on YouTube this afternoon. I thought I would give that a shot today. And if you go to my page, QRZ page, K5KAB, and right in front of you in the red, it says live streaming. Click on that, man. It'll bring you to my YouTube page. And you'll get to hear yourself coming through the radio, man. You'll be able to hear yourself, and you'll be able to see inside of this shack and see what I got going on here and what I'm doing here. A little change of amateur radio, man. Just brought some visuals along with the audio there, Roger.
Oh, Roger. Well, I'll say 73 to you. You have a great evening. I hope you get a lot of DX in there, too.
Roger, David. Definitely appreciate it, man. Thank you, sir. And let me make sure here I did get you in the logbook. Thank you for stopping through, and I'm sure we'll get to do it again sometime real soon, man. Great audio, great signal this way. Definitely not a problem. Kilo India 4, Alpha Yankee Tango. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. And I'll say 73s for now, sir. And a great signal coming this way. Have a great day, David, and I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. Big old God bless. CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo as we live stream YouTube. If you would, go to QRZ, go to my page, K5KAB, and right in front of you in the red writing, it says live stream, YouTube live stream. Click on that and come right into the room. And that way you get to see around the room, see what's going on here, get some visuals along with this audio. This is K5KAB in Texas calling CQ20.
Whiskey 0.
Alpha India 0, Mike.
Oh my goodness, man. Alpha, let me make sure I get that right. Great signal. Alpha India 0, Mike. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas. Great signal, Stan. My goodness, great signal, man. Doing a great job coming into Arlington. I'm about 15 miles west of downtown Dallas, about 10 miles east of Fort Worth. And Mike, I'm sorry about that. I said that. I'm Stan. We're live streaming YouTube this afternoon. Thought we would give that a shot today. And I actually have your QRZ page splattered all over YouTube right now. If you would go to my page, QRZ page, K5KAB, you'll be able to go to my live stream there and see what's going on there, Roger.
Oh, very good. Is it Carrie? Did I pronounce the name right? Carrie, is that correct?
Well, that is correct, Stan, but I go by KB, the two letters in the middle, K and a B there, Roger.
Oh, perfect. All right. I wanted to make sure on that, KB. Very good. And yes, I was watching you on YouTube when I wanted to go back and confirm your name. Yeah, you're about 20 over 9, and I'll tell you what, 7300 sounded good. I think you have a 746 or 56 radio there as well. And I see that you got mine up there now. You got my shack up there on QRZ. Very fine, and that's exactly what it looks like and where I'm sitting right now. I did move one of the watt meters over. I kind of swapped them around a little bit, so I've got a little bit of difference there, and I see you're scrolling down a little bit. And that is my antenna, and that funny guy on the right there is me, and those are my dogs. And then the beautiful gal down on the bottom here, you'll see her in a second here, that's my XYL, so you got a little bit of idea what's going on there. But you're sounding great. I am running a FTDX 101 Delta. That's the one I'm on right now. I'm running the amplifier that you're looking at there, that one on top, underneath the 480 SAT. The old Ten-Tech Titan amplifier. You're running a Henry, which, holy smokes, that's a big dog amplifier. But I'm running a Ten-Tech Titan, and I'm running pretty close to the legal limit here into the 8-element log periodic, which is the antenna on my page there. You'll see that. And it is snowing right now here in Rochester, Minnesota, and I think we have some accumulation on the ground. We had 82-degree weather here this week. I had the air conditioning on, and I had to turn the heat back on again today because it got to be 31 or 32 degrees. So it's just crazy weather up here. So a lot nicer where you're at, and you've got quite the collection of rigs there. It looks like you've got an FT101 there, maybe an Echo or a Delta, who knows, maybe an Echo. And you've got a lot of other rigs in there, so you got quite the shack, and nice looking system. Looks like you're running a Sennheiser microphone there. I could be wrong about that, but on a boom. So you're looking great, and I see a Shure 44 on top of the shack there with a D104, and you've got a lot of audio equipment in there as well, KB, so it's looking like you've got quite the deal going, and your armchair copy up here in Minnesota. Go ahead.
Wow. I'll tell you what, Stan, man, outstanding signal. I had you peaking 20 over S9, man, on peaks. Man, and the audio is outstanding. Great QRZ page. Man, I guess you're just a great person all the way around, man. I'm definitely enjoying this contact. Great signal, man. Doing a great job. You know, it's great when you can signal come in and you don't have to struggle and strain to hear anything. And they're telling you exactly what you want to know. And, man, they're putting a great signal on you. Outstanding. You did a good job, Stan, man. Good looking QRZ page there. So all around, man, great job. Great job. Goodness gracious. And thanks for going to the page. Stan, please like and subscribe to that page, man. I definitely would appreciate it. It will help me out. Trying to get to 1,000 plus, man, and just to see how it would works. And we're gonna get there. I think we're gonna eventually get there. And man, so please help me out with liking and subscribing to that page. I definitely would appreciate it. And man, I am an AMer at heart, Stan. I tell you, I don't do it as often as I want to. Because there's not a whole lot of QSOs go on AM for whatever reason. I think it's like a dying mode or something. But I have a lot of AM gear, as you can see behind me, and I use it. I definitely love to use it. And my sideband station here, man. Yeah, and well, you're absolutely right, man. I love this stand-up Henry. I got two different ones here. I have one, the 2K4 Alpha. It runs a pair of 500Zs, and man, I love that smell and that glow of those tubes in there. And this one that I'm actually on right now is a 3K Classic, and it runs a 3CX 1500 tube, and we're doing about 600 watts out of a hex beam. Looking at your general location. This is the MFJ version. I want to say it's the 1846. I better verify that. But it's the 1846, and man, we're looking your way. And the microphone, Shure SM7 Bravo, man. SM7 Bravo. I think this is the game changer. Everyone seemed to think that my audio is halfway decent, and it sounds good to me in my headphones. So I hope it is anyway. And but I think it's all due to this SM7 Bravo. And I do run a host of Behringer equipment, man. I run some Ultra Gain Pro, a Composer Pro. I have a Flex up there, and I run a lot of Behringer equipment. Try to make a decent audio. And anyway, Stan, thanks for stopping through, man. Great signal coming this way, man. Great job. My goodness. And I hope I sound as good as you sound coming this way. Let me make sure I get you in my logbook, Stan, and that I just did. And definitely appreciate you stopping through. Stan, let me grab a few more and get them in the logbook, man, and try to fill out this YouTube live stream tonight. And thank you, sir, for stopping through. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, 73s for now, Stan. And I'll be clear with you on your final, sir.
All right, thank you, KB. I appreciate it. And you're a good-looking guy there, too. I've been watching you during this transmission. And, yeah, I'll look that microphone up because it's just audio is excellent. Broadcast quality, no question, at my end. Just sound absolutely terrific, KB. Well, thanks for the contact, my friend. I think maybe the very first time, possibly. I'm not looking at my log right now because I'm looking at your stuff. But let me get out of that. Yeah, first time we've ever chatted. Good to work down into Arlington. I lived as a cat rocker there for a number of years and just south of Lubbock, a little town called Slayton. So I was a Texan for a while, but you got a great station there. Thanks for the contact, and I did like your YouTube page already. I liked it already, so you got another one on there, so you add me to the list.
Thank you.
KB73s, my friend, K5KAB AI0M. All the best, my friend.
Roger, man. Great contact. You did a great job. Thanks, Stan, for stopping through. Good evening to my friend K-Star, K5TAR, man. He says we're too close. You can't hear me tonight. Well, that's good to know right there as well. But thanks, Ryan, for coming through, man. I tell you what, I can always count on you, Ryan. You're always stepping in and waving, man. I definitely appreciate that. Still Plays in Mud says, sounding good tonight. Thank you, sir. Still Plays in Mud. Where are you located so I can know exactly what's going on? Please put that in the text over there for me. Thank you. CQ20, this is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas. Calling CQ as we live stream YouTube. Please go to QRZ and go to my page, K5KAB, and right in the red there in the front, it says YouTube live stream. Click on it and come into my YouTube page, man, as I give you some visuals along with this audio. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas, saying CQ20. The Victor station, come again?
It's a Victor Papa, number 2, Mike, November, India. Frankie on the island of Montserrat. Good evening, KB. How are you doing?
Good evening to my friend Frankie down on Montserrat. I can never pronounce that. Good evening to you, man. Thanks for coming through. Thought we would get out here a little bit, man, and call CQ a little bit and get some names in the logbook as we live stream YouTube there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. I realize you're live on YouTube. I'm actually watching... I got the TV going in the background with you live on YouTube there. Good to hear you again. This is our second contact, and good to hook up with you again, though,
Roger. I definitely appreciate it, man. I just appreciate you guys being out there and stopping through just to wave a hand and let me get you in the logbook. And man, I have your QRZ page up on the YouTube, and you're gonna have to do better, Frankie, man. You gotta give me some pictures or something that we can see on there because it's an empty page, man. Let's go, Frankie. Do this for the public, man, and for the ones that want to know there, Roger.
I think maybe you got the wrong page. It's Victor Papa 2, Mike, November, India. Victor Papa, number 2, Mike, November, India, Roger?
I do. And you know what? Listen, I stopped at the very top of the page, and I didn't continue all the way down. And you do have some things on there, and I should have known that because I've seen the page before. And I'm actually strolling through it as we go, man. And yep, I've seen it before. And so yeah, we talk quite often, man. Every time I look that way a little bit, you always stepping up. And I think I commented also on the great view from that beam, man. Outstanding, Frankie, man. I'll tell you what, you're loud this afternoon there, Roger.
Yeah, you're loud as well. You 5 and 9, maybe 5 over. Yeah, I was actually scrolling through my YouTube, and I bumped upon you. I said, okay, you're on, so I come up for you and say hi, hello, because I haven't heard you The last time we spoke was, I think was the 17th of last month. I said, let me come on over, say hi, hello, and give you another star in your book there. Anyways, yeah, KB, good to hear you. I'll be monitoring, man. I'm going to sit back and monitor and enjoy your show, your talk show. Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, Victor Papa 2, Mike, November, India. Roger?
Roger. I definitely appreciate you coming through and stopping, man. Definitely appreciate it. And I hope you have liked and subscribed to this page. I sure hope so, at any rate. And once again, I'm going to get you in my logbook again. I'll log you 50 times. If I talk to you 50 times in a year, I'm going to log you 50 times in a year. So I definitely appreciate you stopping through, Frankie. Outstanding. Great signal coming this way. And thanks once again. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo saying 73s for now. Great signal, man. Great page and great audio coming this way. CQ20, this is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo as we live stream YouTube. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo calling CQ. Uniform Oscar station. Come again, please.
November. Hey, KB. Name here is Chris, and it's AJ4UO, Alpha Juliet 4, Uniform Oscar. Copy?
I got it that time. Good evening to you, Chris. Great signal coming this way, Chris. Out of Tennessee. I guess I have a pipeline on Tennessee. I had another Tennessee station already come through here. Chris, good evening to you, man. The call here on this Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. And the handle, of course, is KB, just the 2 letters. And, man, there you go. I catch you quite often as well. We talked about this great-looking beam you put up here there, Roger?
Roger that. Yep, that's my antenna, I imagine.
Yes, sir, man. You did a great job with that, man. I love the way it looked. You did a great job with that. Listen, we are streaming live on YouTube right now. I hope you have went over there and liked and subscribed to the page. And I am showing off your QRZ page all for the whole country to see on YouTube as we speak. And, man, thank you for stopping through. And let me make sure I get you in my logbook. Great audio that's coming this way there, Roger.
Thank you. Your audio is excellent here, too. You're 5'9" or better. I forget what I was going to say now, darn it. Anyway, great to oh, I know what it is. My iPad told me that you were on live and reminded me, so that shows you that I am a watcher. I signed up last time we talked.
Well, I appreciate it. Yep. If it notified you, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to happen, just to let everybody know that I'm out here and I am broadcasting on YouTube live. And come on over and hear yourself come through and all of that, man. So definitely appreciate you coming in and waving a hand. That's outstanding. Thank you, sir. And listen, thanks for coming through. And I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. I got you in the logbook on QRZ. I'll say 73s for now, and I'll be clear with you on your final, sir.
TV. Every time it reminds me if I'm home, I will run out here and talk to you. So great to talk to you. 7-3.
Roger. Thanks, Chris. Outstanding. And my friend still plays in Muzz over in Georgia. Okay, yep, I remember that now. Over in Georgia, I got it. I remember. Thank you for being here as well, man. And yeah, you're absolutely right, Ryan. Chris, Ryan said that's an outstanding job there, and he said the rotor at that bottom. Found that to be really smart. He's saying that in the text chat there, and so he was just waving and saying that to you, Chris. Thank you for being there again. CQ20, this is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo calling CQ.
K4, Delta Bravo, Charlie.
Whiskey 5, Mike.
Wow, K4, Delta Bravo, Charlie. Jim, man, you almost pushed me out of my seat that time. Good evening to you there, Roger.
Hey, good evening, KB. Yeah, man, you were 20 over a while ago, and now you're starting to fade out on me a little bit. I had to push the preamp button. You're about a 5.7 now, so I don't know if the band's starting to shut down or just go through a low phase in North Florida, and it'll pick up later on, Roger.
Well, I sure hope it picks up, man. I'm actually looking northeast. I guess I could turn the beam a little bit more, but I'm just going to let Mother Nature pick it back up. I hope so anyway. And, man, I tell you what, you look like you're about 10 over. So I'm definitely not having a problem hearing you at all. I did turn it up just a little bit. Hope that helped out there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, you came up a little bit. I just heard you in here tonight. Sunday, I got a call in the Aries net here in about an hour and a half, but I also got to check in at Tallahassee. So till I switch over to VHF, I just thought I'd see what's going on HF. I haven't had time to come out here. It's been a busy week, Roger.
Oh, man, you're telling me. It has been a busy week and a busy weekend. And this is the first day I got an opportunity to sit and come to my radio room and play around a little bit. It's been busy. And we actually had a HamCom about a couple of hours south of me, and I wasn't able to even attend that. I just had so much going on here this weekend. So, man, we got to fix that. And we have to start enjoying some things that we want to do there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Well, my second daughter had her second baby this week, and she just came home today with her, and so I, have to do all that kind of stuff. And had a mother-in-law in town all week for her mother-in-law in town all week from South Africa. So it's been busy. Haven't got to play on the radio as much, and it's nice to get back out here in the shack and warm some tubes up, Roger.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, man. I understand. I definitely understand. And great job. What hex beam are you on?
It's a KIO out of, I think, what is he, in Alabama?
Yep, great choice, man. Great choice. I hear a lot of great things about KIO. I'm actually running a hex beam as well, but it's an MFJ version, and I guess it does okay. It plays okay, and I kind of use the exact mounting procedures that you have there. I sunk but mine I think is a 4x4 pole, a concrete 4x4 pole in the ground. I think it's 12x4. And I put brackets on it, actually, and I built a shelf at the bottom, very similar, and put the rotor there. And so it's really almost the same thing you got there. So good job on that, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. I use the 2.6 buys because you can actually pull the pin out of the top and rotate the thing down if you ever got to work on the antenna. Of course, you'd have to collapse the push-up pole down some, but that's not a big deal. But then it'll rotate over, and you can actually work on the thing that way. If you got to get up there and do anything, hopefully it never happens, but, if you didn't do it, definitely it would happen, Roger.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, and I see how you did that. I wish I was smart like that. I wish I would have done mine that way, and I guess I still can. I can just put another another 2x4 beside it, I guess. Yep, I guess I still can do it, and that way I'll be able to rotate mine down. That's the issue I'm having right now is being able to rotate it down. I'm still having to go on top of the house and lower the push-up pole in order to work on it and do all of that. And this actually was my idea, was to be able to rotate it like that. And I think you just answered that for me. So you just put another, whatever that is, a 2x4 or 4x4 beside it, and put a pivot point there, and where you can just pull a pin and roll it down. That's a QSL?
Yeah, Roger. It's 2.6 buys. Both of them, I think, are either they're 8 or 10 footers. I know the one that's supporting everything's a good 5 feet in the ground. So that might be a 10 footer in the ground, and then it's an 8 footer on top of it, and still sticks up a little bit. That the rotator's mounted to, and the whole structure is actually mounted to. So it's plenty strong as far as holding any weight. And I still am in Hurricane Alley. We could get hurricanes here, but I'm surrounded by natural forest, so it kind of breaks me up as far as the wind goes, Roger.
That's outstanding. Well, you did a great job. I like the way you did that. The pivot point, is it in the middle of that section, or do you have the pivot point at the bottom of it, or how is that working?
Yeah, the pivot point's right underneath, probably a foot underneath the rotator's a pivot point, and it's a big old 1-inch bolt that goes through both 1 inch by 14 inches, I think. That goes through both poles, and that's the pivot point. And then up above it, there's another bolt just like that goes through both of them that tightens up and holds everything together.
Outstanding. You did a great job. You did a great job. Well, I guess I'm going to finish mine out and do something like that as well. I definitely want to be able to let it down when the weather gets bad. And I go up I have an old tower on one side of my house. I go up the tower, go on the roof line, let it down, and kind of tie it off to the roof when the storms are coming through. But it would definitely be easier to go up, pull the pin, and lower it down and take care of it that way. So maybe I'll do it that way. I definitely appreciate it. Well, listen, thanks for stopping through, man. Thanks for the quick QSO. And I did get you in the logbook. I did. And, man, hopefully we get to do it again sometime real soon. Kilo 4 Delta Bravo Charlie. This is K5KAB in Texas. Great contact. Thanks for the information, man. And I'll say 7 and 3s, and I'll be clear with you on your final.
Okay, KB. Have a great rest of your weekend, my friends. Good to hear you again. Hey, you're on the Saturday morning 210 net on 40 meters, right?
I am not.
Oh, I thought, you know what, there's another KB there that calls that net every now and then. But on Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. on 7210, there's a net. And the guy that runs it's up in Albany, Indiana, New Albany, Indiana. But I'll email you some info on that. But I think you'd enjoy that net if you're up that early. I'm up that early, but it's a stretch to get everything done and get in here. But I usually make it, Roger.
Yes, please shoot me some information on that. I think I am familiar, but I'm not 100% certain. I think I forget his call now. His name is Terrence, and I forget his call. He just changed over his call, and it's Whiskey something. I think he runs that net. I'm not sure. Shoot me some information. I appreciate it. And listen, take some close-ups of that situation you have out there with the rotation of your beam, and take a couple pictures of that and shoot those to me as well. I would appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, man, no problem. Yeah, you're right. It is Terrence. Whiskey Quebec 05 or Whiskey Quebec 0 X-ray, I believe is what his call is, but it's Terrence. You're right about that. But I'll send you some info, my friend. Have a great day. 73 to you and yours. K5KAB, K4DBC 73.
Roger. Yeah, he did invite me, and the time is what's wearing me out. On Saturdays, I want to sleep in just a little bit, man. If I get up at 8 o'clock on Saturday, I think you guys are an hour early for me. I would have to get up at 6 to catch you at 7. And, man, that's just not working for me there, Roger.
Oh, man, that's right. I didn't even think about that. You're right. It's an hour. Yeah, it's at least an hour. It might even be 2. I'd have to look at that, but it might. It's probably just 1 hour switch. 1 hour for you.
It is. Yep, it's an hour, man, and so that's a push for me. We'll figure it out, though. Listen, thanks for stopping through, and we'll get to do it again sometime real soon. And thanks for the support, man. Have a great night. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo 73s, CQ20. This is K5KAB in Texas. Calling CQ. Kilo Charlie 4 station. Come again, please. Kilo Charlie 4 station by yourself. One more time, please. Oh, man, you fell out. The bottom fell out of you. I can't hear you at all. The bottom fell out. CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo calling CQ20. Papa Quebec station. Come again, please.
Roger, this is November 1, November Papa Quebec, QSL.
Roger. Good evening to you, Mr. William over in Florida, Edgewater, actually. Good evening, sir. This is K5KAB in Texas. How copy?
You're a solid 5-7 into Victor Tango this evening. I winter in Florida, but summer in Vermont, QSL.
Oh, so you're back in Vermont now?
Roger. Yep. And it's been a beautiful last 3 days have been in the 80s here. It's been amazingly beautiful.
Outstanding. Real good deal. Well, I'll tell you what, great signal coming this way. And I guess you're a motorcycle rider, too. So, man, two-wheel love there, Roger.
Oh, yeah. I'm missing the bike. I haven't gotten the bike back up here yet, but I'm hoping to, within a month, have the bike up here. I like to wait till some good rains come and clean all the salt off the road before I take it out up here in Vermont.
Well, that's awesome. How many months do you stay in Florida?
Well, I moved of this past year. So the plan is to be up here. Usually I'd like to be up here for May, June, July, and August, and then head back down.
Well, outstanding. Well, good for you, man. Good deal. Good deal. Well, I am live streaming on YouTube this afternoon. I hope you have liked and subscribed to my page. If you haven't, please go to QRZ, man, and go to my page, K5KAB. Click on the live stream button there and come into the room and enjoy some visuals along with this audio. And like and subscribe to my page there, Roger.
You better believe it. QSL on that. So I will check that out. So I will say 7-3 and let you get some more contacts in this evening. And thanks for the contact.
Roger. Thank you for being there. Great contact, man. I definitely appreciate it. Have a great night. CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo calling CQ. Mexico X-ray station. Come again, please.
Kilo Charlie 3, Papa, Mexico X-ray.
Roger. Good evening to you, sir. Mr. Sheriff, I can't say it, Mr. Gregory over there in PA. This is K5KAB in Texas. How copy?
Oh, you're doing a fine job over here in Papa Alpha. You're a 5'9". I watched your live stream there a little bit ago when you mentioned that, so yeah, I'm probably on you right now. But yeah, you're doing a real fine job over here in Papa Alpha.
Well, I'll definitely tell you what, thank you. And you're coming through strong as well. Seemed like it's a little pile up out there, man, and you came straight through, so you're doing a great job there, and definitely appreciate you being here as I go through your QRZ page and splatter it all across YouTube for the world to see there, Roger.
Roger. I see that. I'm watching the live stream right now.
Outstanding. Man, that antenna looks great up there, right above you. I would assume that's your radio shack there, Roger?
Yeah, it's a 3-element Yagi. It's Mosley, and the tower's 55 foot, and Mosley's about 60 foot in the air, pointed directly at you right now.
Good job. You did a great job, man. You did a good job, Greg. Well, I'll tell you what, man, I definitely appreciate you coming in and waving a hand, man. Definitely appreciate you being on the page, liking and subscribing. Outstanding. I just got you in my QRZ logbook, so thank you, sir. And I'm sure we'll get to do it again sometime real soon. Kilo Charlie 3, Papa Michael X-Ray. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. 73s for now, and I'll be clear with you on your final, sir.
73. Glad you got your live stream. I appreciate that. 73.
Thank you. 73 as well. CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo calling CQ. That Yankee 4 station. Come again, please.
Kilo Yankee 4, Foxtrot Victor.
Roger. Good evening to you, Mr. Brian, over there around Georgia. And man, interesting. I'm already on your QRZ page, and I'm already looking at your page, and I see that you're like a beekeeper here. And for whatever reason, I have gotten entangled into this beekeeping, I guess, neighborhood on TikTok. And so, man, I'm finding it very interesting there, Roger.
Roger, I love it. It's very interesting. I've been doing it about 12 years. I run about 25 hives. It's a labor of love. I love it. So, and of course, this time of year is Super Bowl time for honeybees. So it's really, really fun, man. I highly encourage you getting into it if you want to.
Is honeybees the only thing that you keep, or do you catch all kinds of bees? I don't know a whole lot about any of this there, Roger.
Yeah, honeybees is what we exist on. So, yeah, definitely we need the pollinators. Einstein says 3 years after the pollinators disappear, then we disappear also. And that's probably about accurate.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Let me ask you this. I don't know the young lady on TikTok. I don't follow her that hard or anything, and I don't know what's her name. I don't even know where she's located, I don't think. And but she often go to these places that have, thousands of bees, and she don't even wear a suit. And she just goes in without a suit on and start doing her thing. And when she's looking for the queen, she just pushes her hand in the hive and it comes out with, just thousands of bees, and she kind of look over them, and then she'll kind of drop her hand over the box, and they'll fall in the box. And I'm saying to myself, why are these bees not stinging her?
Well, it's
It's according to what time of year it is. So this time of year in Georgia, it's okay to do that. I think I've seen that same lady, blonde-headed lady with black glasses. Yeah, so this time of year I'll wear my coat sometimes, but really, if they're 40 and they got stuff out there, it's a gift, they're not worried about you. They don't want to attack about time, so they feel like it's under attack. They haven't got anything to do, they're kind of bored sitting there. But, yeah, so if everything's blooming and they're happy, they really don't care about you. You can go out there, shorts and flip-flops and work them, and they'll be fine.
Wow, interesting. Well, I'll tell you what, that's some information, and I don't think I'm going to ever go and work bees, and I'm definitely not going to work bees in shorts and flip-flops. And whenever a bee around me, unfortunately, I'm in the state of fight or flight. And so, yeah, I'm not going to do good with bees, man. But listen, thank you for stopping through. Look like conditions are moving or something. Maybe I need to go find another frequency or something. But, man, I got noise coming through and some QR Nancy. And it got really quiet, ugly real fast. Anyway, I'll let you get out of here, Brian. I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. Thanks for stopping through, man. And thanks for liking and subscribing to the page. I appreciate it. And maybe we do it again sometime real soon. And stay safe over there, man. And I hope you're not allergic to bee stings. Kilo Yankee 4, Foxtrot Victor. This is K5KAB in Texas. 73s for now, and I'll be clear with you on your final, sir.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. I found your channel about a week or two ago. I haven't been doing HF very long at all, only about 3 weeks. So good to make your acquaintance, and thank you for the contact, sir. 73. Kilo Yankee 4, Foxtrot Victor. I'm free.
Roger. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping through. CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo calling CQ.
Kilo Delta 9, Tango Bravo.
Kilo Delta 9 station. Come again, please.
Kilo Delta 9, Tango Bravo. Name is Kurt.
Roger. Good evening to you, Curry, up there in Illinois. Good evening, man. Great signal coming through, man. You're booming coming down through Texas. The call here is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, Kurt, and the handle is KB, just the 2 letters there, Roger.
Roger that. Yeah, you've, I don't know, you got such a great signal. You are absolutely booming up here. Probably the best signal on 20, as far as I can tell.
Well, that's great, man. Mother Nature's smiling on me. How about that? Kurt, great signal yourself, man, coming this way, man. Good evening to you. Thanks for coming through. Kurt, we are live streaming on YouTube this afternoon, man. Thought we would give you some visuals along with the audio. So if you haven't, please go to QRZ and go to the top of the page. It says live stream YouTube. Click on it and come to the room, man, and that way you get to see the visuals and see what's going on in here. And then if you wait about 15 seconds or so, you'll actually be able to hear this QSO of you and I there, Roger.
Well, I am actually watching it right now. I saw your on your QRZ page there, and I saw the live stream link, and here I am. This is a new thing for me. I haven't seen this done. I don't know if anybody else is doing it, but yeah, good on you. It's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I actually got it from a gentleman in Florida, and I'm going to mess up his call, and I think it's Whiskey 7OH, a hotel, and I'm going to mess his call up. I actually gave him a call, and he kind of gave me some ideas on how to get some stuff done, and so we're doing it, and I thought it was pretty awesome as well. Just a different perspective to ham radio, and so that's about the size of that. And listen, as you can see, because I have your QRZ page up, you're going to have to give us some more information and some more pictures on this page so that while I'm doing this, everybody have something to look at there, Roger?
Yeah, I know. I'm bad about that. I've only had a general license, not quite 2 years here, so I don't really have anything. I didn't have anything to show when I did that. I got a few more things, so yeah, you're right. It's due for an update, and I'll get around to that. Now, I got a website, and I don't believe I've updated that since 2005, maybe. So I'll get around to these sort of things eventually.
Roger. I understand that, man. Life moves fast. My life moves fast. Anyway, thank you for stopping through. Definitely appreciate you being here, and I'm sure we'll get to do it again sometime real soon. And I did get you in the logbook. Let me verify that to be certain. And I hadn't, but I just did. I got you in my logbook on QRZ, man, and I look forward to doing it again with you sometime real soon. Kilo Delta 9, Tango Bravo. This is K5KAB in Texas saying 73s for now. And I'll be clear with you on your final, sir.
All right, yeah, excellent. Yeah, keep it up. It's an interesting way of doing these things. So, yeah, hopefully I'll catch you up here. I don't know if you're on 20 all the time, or I usually am 17 and 10 if it's open, but 20 is okay too. So, yeah, keep it up, and 7-3, and have a good evening.
Roger. We definitely going to try that. And thank you over there, Margaret, that Kilo Oscar 4 VME said, good evening, solid S9 in Kentucky. Man, appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know that, Mark. That all helps out, too. I actually point my beam a little bit more to the areas that I'm stronger in because I know the propagation is there. So I definitely appreciate that info on the side. Thank you for letting me know that. And good evening, 5-7 into Detroit. Tim says, who's that? Whiskey 8 Tango Golf Bravo. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate you as well. Thanks, guys, on the sideline over there talking to me in the chat. I definitely enjoy that as well. CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo as we live stream YouTube. Please go to QRZ, click on my page, K5KAB, and come right to the top of the page. It says live stream YouTube. Click on it. Go in there, man, and like and subscribe to this page. I appreciate it. That way you'll know when I'm out here, and you can come find me on the frequency and get your QRZ page splattered all over the internet, and also listen to your audio in the QSO that we have. Thanks for being here, everybody. CQ20. This is K5KAB in Texas calling CQ. Whiskey 5, man, you was quick on the trigger. Whiskey 5 station, come again, please.
Whiskey 5, Mike Hotel Golf.
Roger. Good evening to you, sir. Mr. Mark up there around New Mexico. How copy?
Oh, man, you're moving in here. I can give you some green chili. How you doing?
Say, listen, I haven't had dinner yet. Don't threaten me with that. I could be there in a couple hours there, Roger.
Yeah, you're right down the street, so come on over. You'd have some green or red chili. Hey, you're sounding great. Got you on the YouTube as well, and I appreciate what you're doing. It's always good to help out the hobby there. Over.
Say, man, we're doing our part in uplifting amateur radio. We're doing our part, man. I just enjoy this anyway. Work on your own radios and equipment and antennas, and then get out and broadcast and just see where the signal goes, man. You got to love that. And thanks for all the pictures on the QRZ page there, Roger.
There you go. We enjoy it. And before I leave you, just got my hex beam KIO this year and love it, man. It's a great antenna.
Man, they are. I'm telling you, when they came out with the hex beam, boy, they're almost like sliced bread. They're perfect. Lightweight, I want to say about 7-8 pounds. You can take them up on the roof yourself in one hand. Or you can leave them on the ground 5 or 10 feet and still do a lot of contacting all over the country. So, man, you got to love the hex beam. I call them the old man's antenna, man, because it gives me an opportunity to go up and down the tower with it and don't have to worry about getting somebody up here to help me there, Roger.
There you go. In fact, I was up there today, and I'm in my 60s, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Hey, I'll let you get back to business, earn your paycheck. God bless, and we'll do it again. Whiskey 5, Mike Hotel Golf, on the way to play. 7-3.
Roger. Outstanding, man. I tell you what, thanks for stopping through. Definitely appreciate it. And good signal coming this way. Have a great night. CQ20. Here is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. Calling CQ.
W0 NCS. Whiskey India 9, Echo Delta.
I think I had heard a November 0 Whiskey X-ray. Is that a QSL?
November Zulu 4 X-ray.
Okay, got it that time. November Zulu 4 X-ray. Good evening to you, sir. Ronnie over in Naples, Florida. Good-looking QRZ page, man. Everybody's page look a whole lot better than mine. I'm going to have to do something better here as well, I think. Ronnie, did you take that picture of that spaceship sitting there?
Which picture are you talking about, KB? I have so many in there, I forget what you're talking about.
It's your profile picture.
Oh, that's the space shuttle.
bottle over at the Kennedy Space Center. I wish I could claim that I took it, but no, I did not take it. I just copied it off of the internet.
Listen, you're a better man than I am, man. I think you're a better man. I would have took total claim of that, Roger.
Yeah, I think it'd have to get pretty close, though. You know, I don't think they'd allow me on the underpass over there.
See, that what makes the lie so much better, there, Roger.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. You have a really solid signal, KB, into Naples, like a 5.9 plus right now into Naples. Good signal.
Well, I definitely appreciate you, and thank you for being there. And look, we are live streaming this afternoon. I actually have your QRZ page splattered all over the internet right now, and everybody on YouTube is looking at it. So I hope you have gone to YouTube and liked and subscribed to my page as well. That way you see your page coming across and hear our QSO and hear exactly what that radio sound like there, Roger.
Roger, KB. I am on the YouTube channel now, and I'm taking a look at my QRZ page. Pretty neat.
A real good deal. I think it's awesome, man. One of the gentlemen, I forget his call, he contacted me. I did this with him a couple weeks ago, and he was able to let his grandson see it and hear the QSO. And man, I think his daughter is now going to get her amateur license because of what they seen on YouTube and how we was doing it. So I thought it's pretty interesting, something different, and I enjoyed doing it. Anyway, thank you, sir, for being there, and thank you for answering the call, and I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. November Zulu 4 X-Ray. This is K5KAB 73s for now, and I'll be clear with you on your final, sir.
Okay, KB, very good. Thank you for doing what you're doing. It brings a whole new aspect into the amateur radio, that's for sure. It brings back a lot of interest. Very good. NZ4Xing 73, KB. Bye-bye.
Roger. Thank you. Have a great day. Great signal coming this way. Good evening, Solid S9 in Kentucky. That's you. Brian says, thank you, sir. Thank you also, Brian, man. Definitely appreciate it. Matt Reed said, here you're 5'9" in Vermont. I guess that's Vermont, VT. Let's give you a call. Matt, are you by the radio, Matt? You have the radio on and looking this way? I can give you a call and see if I can hear you, man. And let's get a contact, and I'll get you in my logbook. Kilo 1, Victor Mike. Kilo 1, Victor Mike. Here is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. How copy?
Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. This is Kilo 1, Victor Mike. I read you 5'9" in Vermont.
How about that, Matt? How about that? I like that, man. See, I see that call over there. I'll just call you and get you in my logbook. Good evening to you, sir. And look like you're prior military. Is that a QSL?
Roger. 6 years Navy, 25 or so in the Army so far.
Roger. Well, you picked the best branch, man, the Navy. That's what to start with. That was the best part. You should have left it right there, man. I retired United States Navy back in 2006. I did 20 years. I was an AMer, and only made it to E6, man. I don't know. I guess they were scared to give me some authority or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, it worked for me, and I love the health benefits here, there, Roger.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your service, and I know in aviation and the Navy, it's certainly hard to make friends, so that's not on you, over.
Oh man, it was tough. It definitely was tough, but we got it. We did what we could, and so it worked out. Man, listen, thank you for your service as well. And good looking QRZ page, man. I love when somebody have something on the QRZ page that you can actually look at. And so I definitely appreciate that. Good looking page there. What was 992, the USS 992? Where was that ship out of?
It was out of Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. I was there. Well, it was there probably 89 to whatever, when it decommissioned, 2000-ish. But I was there on it from 93 to 97 and 2 Westpacks, over.
Oh, outstanding, man. Well, I tell you what, I definitely pat you guys on the back for doing those Westpacks. I was in 20 years, and I think the longest I've ever been on a boat was about 2 weeks there, Roger.
Well, congratulations on that. It's, as you know, it's choose your rate, choose your fate, over.
Listen, I haven't heard that in so long. You're absolutely right. Choose your rate and choose your fate. And man, I was an AM, so normally, Airedale, I should have been on those boats, but it just worked out for me. I think that when I changed over from everything and I actually went tar, And the gentleman, my detailer, was saying, listen, I'll give you any boat you want on the West Coast because I'm feeling generous today. And I said, never mind, thank you. And I ended up going tar and talked with the tar detailer, and they said, well, Officer Brown, where do you want to go? And I said, man, this is what I wanted right here. And so that's what I took there, Roger.
Well, good job. I remember some of those cars, when I was going through A school, but I never saw what happened to them afterwards.
Yep, that was the best life, man. It was the best life. Listen, thank you for stopping through, and thanks for being over in the chat. I definitely appreciate you guys being there. Let me know what's going on. Let me know which way the signal is going. And again, I adjust my antenna a little bit according to those 5.9 reports. I know it's propagation is working to that area, so that's in my favor. So listen, thanks for being there, and I'm sure we'll get to do it again sometime real soon, Matt. Kilo 1, Victor Mike. This is K5KAB 73s for now, and I'll be clear with you on your final, sir.
K5KAB, Kilo 1, Victor Mike. Thank you for the Q show, and good to meet you, and the 73s, and God bless everyone, and God bless the military.
You're absolutely right. Outstanding job, Matt. Thank you, sir. CQ20, this is K5KAB as we live stream YouTube. Please go to QRZ, go to my page, K5KAB. Click on the live stream, man, and come into the room and enjoy the visuals along with the audio, or go straight to YouTube and search K5KAB and click on the one that has the live lit up. Thank you guys for being here. This is K5KAB in Texas calling CQ20.
November Charlie Radio.
November Charlie Radio. Come again, please.
Yeah, the call is Whiskey Zero, November Charlie Radio.
Roger. Good evening to you, sir. Mr. Michael over in, is that nope, that's not, is that Minnesota?
It is. Yep, this is the second time, probably a year or two ago, made contact. So, yeah, I'm just on an old Yaesu FT101EE that I picked up yesterday, so been doing a little work on it, over.
You're transmitting on a EE now?
Yep, you're listening to it.
I'll tell you what. Everybody have better luck than I do. I have a few of those EEs, man, and I try to work on them myself and get them up to speed. I'm even a part of the FT101EE Keep the Radio Alive forum on YouTube, or on Facebook. The gentleman over in Florida, he seems to do a great job on them. I can't get his name right now. And man, my EE never operates as well as you guys, man. You sound great. I would have no idea that you were on a FT101EE right now.
Okay, very good. Yep. The receiver was out, actually, the audio chip. So I actually have two. So I get an audio chip ordered, and also put a new used set of finals and driver in it, and cleaned the band switches, and seems to be working. You're the first contact. The radio probably hasn't been on the air in 20, 30 years, over.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's doing a great job, man. And I definitely don't have a problem hearing you at all. So, man, kudos and congratulations for getting that thing up and running. Outstanding job. Listen, thank you for being here, Mike, and I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. And I did get you my logbook on QRZ. Let me grab a few more before I shut this thing down. And but please go to YouTube, man, and like and subscribe to my page. I would definitely appreciate that, and it definitely will help me out tremendously. Have a good night, sir, and I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. And I'll say 73s for now, and I'll be clear with you on your final.
Okay, very good. Very good. Well, the secret is to have more than one for comparison. And board extenders would be a plus, too. But anyhow, 7-3, and I'll have to listen to what this whole thing sounds like. We'll catch you later. W0NCS.
Well, I'll tell you what, you go to that YouTube page right now, and it's about 20-second delay. And I'm not going to delete the video, so you can always go back and listen to it. And you're at the 59-minute mark, and you'll be able to hear exactly what it sounds like there. Roger?
Thank you very much. We'll like it. We'll like you on the YouTube, and definitely appreciate the comeback. And you're running 20 over. 7-3.
Roger. Thank you. Have a great day, sir. Outstanding. And I know, Matt, you're killing me with this military Navy stuff, man. Fair winds and following seas. Outstanding. Have a great day, Matt. I love it, man. CQ20, CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas calling CQ. Echo Delta station, come again, please.
Roger, KB, Whiskey India 9, Echo Delta, it's Ed up in Wisconsin, and I have you at 5 and 9. Beautiful signal tonight.
Roger, Roger. Thanks for the 5 and 9. And give me the call one more time.
Whiskey India 9, Echo Delta, WI9ED, and my name is Ed, Echo Delta. I'm in Wisconsin.
I got you that time, Ed. Good evening to you, man. And look like you always come through, Ed. I got you in the logbook about 3 times here in the last couple of weeks or so, and I definitely appreciate it. And I'm putting you in the logbook once again. There you go. Thank you for coming through, Ed. Great signal coming this way there this afternoon, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. I got 73 watts and a wire up about 35 feet, so I got big power. And then I was working on my shack today with my girl. We're trying to make my shack look like your shack, really nice, you know. And we had all these wires, and I was really getting frustrated because I got wires all over the place. So she innocently looks at me and says, "You know what you need to do, Ed? You need to get rid of some of these wires." And I'm like, "No, you know." So I don't know what you do with them, but don't change your shack. I'm trying to make my shack look like your shack. Over.
Ed, I'm telling you, listen, I have this camera view exactly what I want you to see and nothing else. Because if I turn it around, you'll say, okay, there go all those wires. So I just keep it just like this so you can't see the wires there, Roger.
Yeah, they're hidden. So what you're telling me is that they do exist. It's just that you found some the new dimension to put them in so nobody sees them or off-camera shot. So that gives me a little bit of encouragement. And the other thing I heard was we were talking to that individual about bees, having beehives and that. Well, I live in a retirement community. Average age is about 70. I'm the youngster at 64. We don't have bees, but we got moths. We got a lot of moths, like in every closet and all over the place. So I was wondering, KB, can you come up with a way I can make a living with moths?
Listen, that's easy, man. I got the quick fix for everything. That's easy. If you start catching all those moths, start your YouTube page of you eating those moths. You know, like put them in some chocolate and make some chocolate moths, make some strawberry moths and some caramel, and do that and start eating them on YouTube. Man, I guarantee you get some subscriptions there, Roger.
You know what? That's brilliant. You know what? I bet if I started doing that, I'd get invited to the White House.
I bet. Listen, you'll get invited to some kind of house. It might not be the White House, maybe the Nut House there, Roger.
I'd be wearing a white coat with long arms, long sleeves.
You're absolutely right. Man, I needed that laugh, John. I needed that. I'm sorry. I needed that laugh, Ed. You're absolutely right, though, man. Interesting. That's funny. Ed, thanks for stopping through, man. I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon, man. And great signal coming his way, and thanks for the quick QSO. And I did get you in the logbook again. Have a great night, sir. Whiskey India 9, Echo Delta. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. 73s for now, and I'll be clear with you on your final.
Folks come tomorrow, less than $300, so the older ones are going cheaper. So I think you got a 753, 756 Pro, I think. So anyways, I'm trying to make my shack look on the old side. Anyway, don't get into your head. I haven't seen that other picture of those wires. Hey, have a great night. Good talking to you. Whiskey India 9, Echo Delta, Ed in Wisconsin.
Roger. Thanks, Ed, for being there. Thank you, sir, and I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. 73s for now. CQ20, CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. Calling CQ20, CQ20. This is K5KAB in Texas calling CQ.
K5KAB, this is November 9, Oscar Lima.
Wow, good signal coming this way. Good evening to you, November 9, Oscar Lima. This is K5KAB in Texas. How copy?
You're a beautiful signal, 10 over S9 up here in Indiana, and I'm in my mobile, so yeah, great signal. Thought I'd jump in here and say hello. It's pretty chilly up here in Indiana today. little too cold for moths, but I don't think you can tempt me to eat them with no matter what sauce you put on them. Go ahead.
Hey, man, come on. Listen, anything is possible, and always some means of tempting you. I guarantee you, if we roll $1 million at the floor, man, I guarantee you probably put away at least 6 or 7 of those Charlie covered moths there, Roger.
Well, I won't argue with you there. Drop that kind of money on the table. Yeah, give me a few moths. But very good, very good. Yeah, I'm in my mobile and running 100 watts with a screwdriver antenna, and wondering if you can comment on my audio down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, outstanding audio. If you wouldn't have said mobile, I would have had no idea. You sound great. Sound like you're in a on your station. What amplifier and how many watts are you doing?
Yeah, it's an FT891 rig, and I run 90 watts. So not running with any power or anything. The antenna is a Tar Heel screwdriver, so I do have the equalizer settings tweaked in this thing, so hopefully it's sounding okay. And yeah, that's about it. Go ahead.
You're running 100 watts now?
Yes, sir.
Wow. I got you about 5.6 over S9. Great audio. I tell you what, do you subscribe to my page?
I don't think so. Tell me about it.
Oh, man, you're missing a treat. You're missing a treat. Well, we're streaming YouTube right now. So I just had your QRZ page splattered all over the internet so everybody on YouTube and all over the world could see it. And if you would go to QRZ, put my call in, K5KAB, the very first thing on the page right there is a live stream banner, a red live stream. Click on the word live stream. Come into my YouTube page and you'll see the live stream. And like and subscribe to the page. I would definitely appreciate that. But in doing so, what that does, and I'll tell you right now, you're at the 1 hour, 5 minute mark. You'll be able to go there and hear yourself. You'll hear our whole QSO coming right across. You hear exactly what I'm hearing. And you'll also be able to see the visual, get to see my Radio Shack and what I'm doing in here live there, Roger.
Okay, yeah, that's outstanding. Outstanding. I'll do that as soon as I get home. I will definitely get in there and check that out for sure. K5KAB, your QRZ page. Appreciate that. That's a great idea, a great service, and I'll check it out for sure. Yeah, it was my night to cook, so I'm running out to get something at the drive-thru. That's how that works. But I'll definitely check it out when I get home. Okay.
That would be outstanding, man. And that way you'll be able to hear it exactly what it sounds like and do some comparisons, you know. And every time I get on the air, no matter where I'm at on frequency, man, your internet will let you know, man, hey, K5KAB is on YouTube live. And that way you can come in and compare the other radio or compare the other antenna. And that way you can answer your own questions. Thanks for being here, sir. Listen, I did get you my logbook and a great signal coming this way. Have a great night. 73s for now. And, man, I hope you don't put any chocolate moth in your wife's food for the night there, Roger.
She'd know something was up there for sure. Better not tamper with it in that way. Oh boy. Okay. Well, thank you so much for the QSO. Good to talk to you. I'll check out your channel here in a little bit when I get back to my home. So 73s. Have a great evening. N9OL Mobile.
Roger. Thanks for being a great signal coming through this way, man. Outstanding. Ronnie DeAngelis, I hope I got that right, says he liked the SX101A. Well, I like that as well, man. I like it as well, Ronnie. Man, I'm an AM guy, dude. I am an AM guy, and I love to have some decent receivers. But, you know, I tell you what, although I have this Hammerlin, the 170 here, which is my dream receiver. I was able to find one, and that's my dream receiver. And I also got the SX. And, man, they both do a great job. I'm telling you, they do a great job. But let me just tell you, right to the right of that is an FT101EE. I use some of the parts in it to satisfy my FT101EE main station. So the receive in that radio is still great. And listen, I much rather listen to the receive in my 101EE than I do on the Hamlin and the other one. And it just, I don't know, I think it's preference. It just sounds so much better to me. And I really think it's preference. So there you go, Ronnie. I thought I would let you know that. Great Lakes Reliance, sounding good in Michigan. Rob, Kilo 8, India, Bravo X-Ray. Thank you, sir. Thank you for saying so, and thank you for being in my chat. I definitely appreciate you guys for being there. CQ20, this is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. Let me take a few more, man, and I'm going to disappear, I think. And I think it's almost time for dinner here at my QTH. So CQ20, this is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas, calling CQ. Oh, man, that was a tie. I had two big stations there, and I couldn't pull neither one of them out. Let's try it one more time. CQ20. Sierra Delta, you won, sir. Give me your call.
Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Delta, up here in Columbus, Ohio.
Well, there you go. Good evening to you, Lewis. Great signal coming this way out of Columbus, Ohio. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas. How copy?
You're going to hear loud and clear, way above any kind of noise level.
Well, I definitely appreciate it. Thank you, sir, for coming through. And, man, I just went on your QRZ page, and there's a lot to be desired there. It's nothing there. So I couldn't show the page off and look around and see what's going on there, Roger.
Update that one of these days. Just haven't got around to it. That's a lack of time, retired. So one of these days I'll have to do that. But I'm working 100 watts off of a vertical antenna in my backyard.
Outstanding, man. What vertical are you operating on?
It's called an Alpha ProMaster.
Okay, it's working great. It's doing a good job coming this way. And I hope you are part of my YouTube page. That way you can hear exactly what it sounds like coming this way, man. And a great signal coming this way. Thank you for being here. And I'm sure we'll get to do it again real soon. Let me grab a few more stations. But I did get you in my logbook on QRZ. Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Delta. This is K5KAB in Texas. 73s for now. Thanks for stopping through, sir. Have a great night. And I'll say 73s, and I'll be clear with you on your final.
Roger that. 7-3 to you. Nice talking here with you. Catch you again sometime, and I'll definitely check out the YouTube page. 7-3.
Thank you, sir. I definitely would appreciate it as well. CQ20, this is K5KAB as we live stream YouTube. Please go to QRZ, go to my page, K5KAB. Click on the red YouTube live stream message. Come into the room and enjoy the visuals as well as the audio. Like and subscribe to my page. I would definitely appreciate it, guys. CQ20, this is K5KAB in Texas calling CQ.
November 6th, Lima, Echo.
Wow, that's how to do it, James. You might need to do a video on that. November 6th, Lima, Echo. Great signal coming out of Colorado. This is K5KAB. How copy?
Oh, superb copy, KB. James here up in Greeley, Colorado, about 50 miles north of Denver. You're doing a great job, sir.
Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for the call, man, and coming through. Great signal coming here. And, man, I got your page splattered all over the internet right now on YouTube. I hope you're a part of this YouTube movement I'm doing here. Good-looking setup you got there. I like how you got your info sitting beautiful. And, listen, I think you like the sound of that Yaesu speaker as well there. Is that a QSL?
Well, actually, what you're looking at, KB, is I've got to update my QRZ page. The picture of the station you're looking at is when I lived in Atascadero, California, off the Central Coast. I moved to Colorado from California in '92. I went to California in 2016. I was there for 3 years and since moved back, but the station you're looking at on the QRZ page was the FT 991. So since moving back to Colorado, upgraded, different location, and of course the house with the antennas and the snow and so forth is when I lived in Loveland, Colorado. I'm 20 miles east of there in Greeley, Colorado. So the present station, I apologize, I need to upgrade, but FTDX10, AL811H, 3-element Mosley, and that's the station, and your audio is beautiful.
Well, I definitely appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Thank you. We're trying our best. I guess what you're hearing is a Shure microphone, SM7 Bravo. I think that's where the magic exists. And I run it through a host of Behringer equipment, man. I'm telling you, from an Ultra Gain Pro to a Composer Pro to a Virtualizer Pro to a Feedback Destroyer, man. All of that stuff and out of a Hex Beam MFJ version, and it's actually looking northeast, not even looking your direction. But I definitely don't have a problem hearing you, and I'm glad you think the audio is halfway decent. I want it to sound halfway decent. That way people will want to respond to you. Don't you agree with that?
KB, you're more than halfway. You're 3/4 and plus. The audio is broadcast beautiful. No niches, no nothing. It's just clear and sounds great.
Well, I appreciate it. I definitely don't have a problem listening to you as well. You're doing a great job, and thank you for being there. And yes, please get that QRZ page updated so that when I come in here next week and we talk, I'll be able to go through that page and see these beautiful pictures of Colorado and those beautiful antennas you're talking on, man. And I don't know, cats and dogs and anything else there. Thank you for being there. And a great signal coming this way, James. Outstanding signal. November 6th, Lima Echo Echo. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. Let me say 73s for now, and I'll be clear with you on your final, sir. Have a great night.
Yes, sir, KB. Thank you so much. And, yeah, I got to get off my behind and upgrade. So thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And on the QRZ page, the motorcycle, awesome. Are you by chance into any, what would you call it? I like watching drag racing, so are you into the pro drag racing kind of thing?
Are you saying motorcycle or cars?
Well, I see, looking at your QRZ page in the upper right, a beautiful picture of a motorcycle on, maybe that's your, I can't think of it.
Well, I am into, I like I like any kind of racing, actually, to be honest. I like racing. And I've actually been down the track a time or two myself. Not that I'm going to do it continuously, but I've tried it a couple times. And I love what is that? Let me see, Memphis. Those guys out of Oklahoma and the guys out of Michigan, street racing. I watch that all the time. Anytime I can catch it on TV, I watch it. I do enjoy that. And I do enjoy Harley racing, man. I really do. And it's like a real big thing in my world. I'm a part of an MC. And a lot of time we go out for gatherings, and which is probably at least twice or three times a month. It's always going to be some form of racing. And I am a fan of it there, Roger.
Roger, KB. Well, awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't want to take any more of your time. I know there's others that want to speak to you with your awesome signal out there on the 20-meter band. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate the contact. K5KAB from November 6th, Lima Echo Echo, up here north of Denver in Greeley, Colorado. 73, thank you, my friend.
Roger, and thank you as well. And I did get you in the logbook. So great contact, outstanding. Have a great night, and thanks for being there. That Alvarado Gayton traffic, terrific job, my friend. 7-3, congratulations, fantastic station. KB2 Uniform Echo Whiskey. Thank you, sir, for being over in that chat. I definitely appreciate it. And John, thank you for being there as well, sir. Beautiful signal in the Southwest End. Thank you, John, for being over there as well. Ronnie says I had the 170 as well back. Ronnie, what did you do with that 170, man? See, that's what you want to preserve, man, those old radios, man. So there you go. What did you do with that thing? And Jesus, mine. Thanks. Thank you, sir. You guys, man, I love you guys being over there in the chat rooms, just over there to give me some more entertainment. That's awesome. Thanks for being there. And, man, we'll try our best to get over and say different things and speak to you over on as well. Thank you, guys. CQ20, this is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas, calling CQ. Oh, man, I couldn't pull out anything. Let's try it again, please.
Kilo 9, Charlie, Kilowatt.
The Kilo station, one more time.
Alpha Delta.
Kilowatts 2.
Kilo 9, Lima, Charlie, Yankee.
I got it that time. Kilowatt 9, Lima, Charlie, Yankee, Mr. Rick up in Indiana. Good evening to you, sir. This is K5KAB in Texas. How copy?
K5KAB, Kilo 9, Lima, Charlie, Yankee. You are 5'9", 5'9" plus the flowers here, central Indiana. We're here right in the middle of the state, just north of Indianapolis, the greatest racing capital of the world, QSL.
Roger, Roger. Great signal coming this way. Are you running 100 watts now?
No, I'm probably around 250 or so. Propagation hasn't been all that great here in central Indiana with the storms and all. Usually I just run 100 watts, but I put a little fire in the wire to make the trip.
Okay. Listen, I'll pull your QRZ page up, and I'm splattering it all across YouTube, and it says, nothing fancy here. I generally run just 100 watts. And I was like, man, are you running 100 watts right now? Because, man, you sound great coming this way. You're doing a fine job coming this way there, Roger.
Roger that. Now we're running the amp right now. I've got it probably at about 250, 300.
Well, it's doing a great job, and I definitely appreciate you for taking time out and speaking to me as you go through these bands, man. We're just trying to do something different. We're actually on YouTube. We're live streaming as we speak. So that way people can come into the YouTube page and see what's going on in here visually, and then listen to it on the radio and listen to the audio. So there you go, giving you two things at once for the price of nothing there, Roger.
Roger that. That's a great idea. Very unusual, very unique. Definitely going to have to check out the YouTube video there, the live stream here when we finish the QSO. No, you're coming in solid, good, solid, strong. I heard you talking about racing, so I had to jump in. Now the 500 is coming up here next month. May is race month here in Indiana. The whole state kind of, everywhere you look, it's black and white checkered flags. And the drivers will be here in about 3 weeks, and it'll be it's not uncommon to run into them from time to time downtown in the restaurants and the bars. And the one thing about the 500 racers, the drivers, they're all down home, good old boy, friendly family type drivers. Like I said, it's not uncommon to run into them and see them in restaurants and bars and here and there around town. And they'll stop and they'll talk with you, and they'll take selfies with you and give you autographs and shake hands. And they're all approachable. And May is race month in Indiana, and I tell you what, we go all out to do it right. So I'm looking forward to it here again. Go ahead.
Roger. Well, I'll tell you what, being from this part of the country, and the fact that I'm okay with the fast cars and all of that, but never really got into like the Indianapolis 500 of those races. Just never have, for whatever reason. I'm a quarter mile guy. I'm a quarter mile guy, man. And that couple hours of left turning, I don't know, but I did post it. Sunday, May 28, 2023 at 11:45 a.m. The running of the Indianapolis 500. There you go. I had to post it because you were talking about it. So there you go. Man, I bet you guys enjoyed it, and I know that the town just come alive. And you got to love that. It kind of gives something different to do from the mundane of it all. So outstanding, man. And listen, great signal coming this way. Maybe I'll bring my motorcycle up there and make some left turns with them there. Roger?
Roger that. Yep, it is the greatest spectacle in racing. I haven't missed a race in 28 years. So we've got our seats there, good seats there in the paddock penthouse, right across from the stage and the start-finish line. So we get to see all of the action. And I'm looking forward to it again this year. Say, well, look, KB, I'll let you go. I know there's others out there trying to ring your bell and get your attention. And I appreciate you picking up my call. Got you in the log here, and we'll try to catch that another time. So 7-3 from K9LCY. I'll be clear with K5KAB. 73 KB.
Roger, man. Thank you. Great QSO, great contact. I definitely appreciate you being there, and I did get you in the logbook. So listen, have a great night and outstanding contact, and please look for me next time. Please go and like and subscribe to my YouTube page, and it'll let you know when I'm live, and that way you can come in and we can do it all over again. Have a great night. CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, calling CQ. Bravo X-ray station. Come again, please. Oh, man, you're way down there. All of a sudden, the bottom dropped out. Go check the antenna, see if it's still up there. The bottom fell all the way out. CQ20, CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo calling CQ.
Alpha Delta, Orlando.
Alpha Delta station, come again, please.
Roger, Kilo Golf 4, Golf Alpha Delta.
Man, that was hard for me to put in there for whatever reason. Kilo Golf 4, Golf Alpha Delta. Mr. Fred in Florida, how copy?
Yeah, very good copy. I got 15 over 9. I did chat with you about a month ago. I did go to the Facebook page and liked the video, but my computer would not let me register. I got so much software. I'm a private investigator, and it would not allow me to subscribe, right?
Oh, man, I hate to hear that, but I definitely appreciate you liking the page. So that's good enough as well. I definitely appreciate that, so definitely not a problem. And I have your page splattered all over the internet as well. And listen, thank you for your service as well, man. 74 to 94. So good job on that. Look like you in the Army. I don't know what that mean, actually. Does that mean that you just wasn't are ready to take that ASVAB and you couldn't get into some of these better places like the Navy there, Roger?
My dad was a Marine, so I figured I'd take a different avenue, right?
I understand that. I definitely understand that. But listen, it's all the same, man. In protection and service of the great United States. So there you go. So, man, thank you for your service, and thank you for being there. And I did get you in the logbook, and you're absolutely right. Looked like back in what was that? March 30th. We got a good QSO on 17 meters. So now we've done 20 meters. So listen, catch me on 40 and the rest of them, and let's make it a hat trick there, Roger.
I'll certainly give it the 1-2 shot. But yeah, it's just getting to be witching hour. It's got an early morning case. So I won't be out here very much longer. The computer's already shut down. So I'm going to jump into the rain closet, jump into the vertical, the horizontal position, and check my eyes for cracks in a little bit, right?
I'll tell you what, man, you must be over 50. Because once I got over 50, man, that horizontal position got to be a little bit more important in my life there, Roger.
Yeah, whether you want to or not. I went out for a 30-mile ride this morning, and I came back and thought I was going to get into a little bit of housework. SOL was out downtown Disney World, Disneyland, whichever one it is. Thought I'd get a little bit done, but I sat in that lazy boy. I unlocked the seat position and laid back. I woke up when she walked in the door, Roger.
I definitely understand. I understand. So there you go. Outstanding. Well, listen, thank you for stopping through. And I did get you in the logbook, and I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. Let's fill this thing up, man. Fred, have a great day, and thanks for answering the call, and I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. This is K5KAB in Texas saying 73s for now, and we'll be clear with you on your final, sir.
Yeah, QSL, hoorah and hoorah from the Army. Thanks again for picking up my call. I'll drop and let you get some more. And next time I hear you out there, I'll beat the drum and see if you can hear me. KG4GAD, Fred, near Orlando, Florida, 73.
Roger. Thank you for being there, sir. Great signal coming this way. That Ronnie saying I should have kept that 170 and the 101. You're absolutely, Ronnie. You definitely should have, man. That would have been great to keep it that way. That would have been perfect. You should have kept those. And Rick VE2VEVQ saying he's losing me over there in Quebec. oh, man, I might need to do better and turn that antenna. Well, yeah, my antenna is looking that way. So, man, I guess propagation is just falling out over that way because it's definitely looking that way. Let me give it a shot, though, because I was just about to call DX anyway. So let me give it a shot. Victor Echo 2. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. Victor Echo 2 EVQ. This is K5KAB in Texas. How copy? Roger. Well, I'll tell you what, man. Thank you for letting me know over in the chat that I was falling out there. Give me an opportunity to turn that way and get you in there before we got out of there. So I definitely appreciate it. And I got your QRZ page on YouTube right now. Hope you are a subscriber, man. And outstanding. I did get a good copy. So it looked like about a 5-5 signal this way and not a problem pulling you out there, Roger. Roger. Yes, sir. I definitely appreciate you being over in the chat, man. And yep, that's the way to get my attention. So there you go. You just got to learn. You just got to learn something. Good. Thank you, sir, Rick. It was a pleasure, man. And I did get you in the logbook, and I definitely appreciate you being there, man. So outstanding signal coming this way too as well. Thanks once again, sir, and I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. Have a good night, and I'll say 73s for now, and I'll be clear with you on your final. Roger. Have a great night. Thank you for being there. It's been a pleasure. Let me see if I could get some DX stations real quick before I shut this thing down. I don't know if anybody on the islands or anything. Let me turn the beam around a little bit. See if I can get their attention. CQDX. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, calling CQDX. My other friends, you guys stand by. I'm coming right back to you. I just wanted to get a couple DX stations, then I'll be right back. CQDX, any distant stations, DX stations. This is K5KAB in Texas, calling CQDX. CQDX, this is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. CQDX, any DX stations? This is K5KAB in Texas, calling CQDX.
Hotel Kilowatt 3, America, Victoria Radio.
Hotel Kilowatt 3 station. Come again, please.
Yeah, Hotel Kilowatt 3, America, Victoria Radio. Jim, and Via de Leyva, Colombia, over.
Roger. Good evening to you, Jim, down around Colombia, Bogota, Colombia. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. The handle is the handle is KB, just the 2 letters. And we're in Arlington, Texas. I'm about 15 miles west of downtown Dallas, and we are broadcasting live on YouTube tonight there, Roger.
Roger. Well, you got a great signal into Villa de Leyva down here, a little small tourist town in about 4 hours north of Bogota. It's a cute little white town with cobblestone streets, very touristic area, and we're kind of on the high side of town here, using a 3-element step IR on a 40-foot tower, running a Flex 6500 and a Flex PGXL amplifier. Over.
Wow, outstanding. Well, I'll tell you what, you're doing a great job this way. Definitely not a problem pulling you out at all. And, man, good signal. And I'm actually not even looking that far down. I just turned a little bit east, and so I'm not looking that far down. But listen, we are live streaming on YouTube, and I have your QRZ page splattered all over YouTube right now for the world to see. And I see the good-looking smile you got there while you're at the gas station filling up there, Roger.
That's my old Mitsubishi Montero. Yeah, that's kind of my antique 1991, I think it is. Okay, terrific. Yeah, I've got a TS480HX in there, and it's a good, with a Hustler on the back spare tire. It's a pretty good mobile. Well, nice to, I didn't catch your name again, KB, is that right?
You hit it right, KB, a K and a B. Well, I'm looking on you. I'm going through your page here, and I see the stepper IR. I'm looking at the stepper here, and I see that you have it mounted against the building. And I'm just curious because a few pictures down, I see a tower beside a QTH. So I'm trying to figure out which antenna is which. I'm confused.
Okay, well that's a 2-element step IR there, and that's my apartment in Bogota, Colombia. And you can see the Via de Leyva station better because it's a brand new station that we put up in October. You can see it better by looking at the call sign Hotel Kilowatt 3 Alpha. I'm in partnership with him, and this station is at his weekend house there in Via de Leyva. So you can see a lot better pictures of the antenna and the tower and, well, about everything, I guess. The station is mostly used remotely, which is what I'm doing now. Over.
Outstanding. Okay, wow. Very interesting, very interesting. And I do see the cobblestone streets, man. Wow. Outstanding. Good looking. Good. Thanks for the QRZ page, man. I love you got a good QRZ page with a lot of pictures on it. Get to see some things, man, and kind of just go through them. And again, I am live streaming on YouTube. So if you would go to QRZ and go to my page, K5KAB, you see the red live stream banner. You click on it, and I'll bring you right into the YouTube live. And, man, like and subscribe to the page. And then you can actually hear your QSO as well. You're at the minute 37 mark. You'll hear the QSO and hear exactly what the audio sound like coming this way. Listen, thank you for being there. Definitely appreciate it. And a good signal and great QRZ page. And I did get you in my logbook on QRZ. So listen, I have thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you do go and like and subscribe to the page. This is K5KAB in Texas, and I'll say 73s for now, and I'll be clear with you on your final, sir.
Okay, K5KAB, HK3ABR. All right, have a great evening. I hope to hear you again. Have a good one, HK3ABR. And I was going to tell you, my U.S. call is Kilowatt 3 America Victoria Radio out of Marco Island, Florida as well. So if you hear me, give me a shout. Good evening.
Thank you, sir. I definitely appreciate it. Outstanding. Thank you, sir. CQDX, any distance station, any DX station, CQDX. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas, calling CQDX, any distance station.
Kilo Delta 4, November Whiskey Lima, Tampa Bay, Florida.
CQDX. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, calling CQDX, any distance station. This is K5KAB, calling CQDX. Kilo 1, Kilo Quebec. I hear you. I'm just trying to figure out exactly where you are so I can turn this beam that way. Give me the call one more time. Give it to me a couple times to see if I can pull you out. I tell you, I can definitely hear you, man. It's just not enough of you to pull out. I did move some filters around, and let's try it. Give me the call one more time, see if I can pull it out. I did move some filters around. Give me one more shot there, Roger. Roger, sound like are you in Colombia? Man, I must apologize. I have some noise. I have a station right beside me. It's actually not a station. I don't know what it is, but I have a big signal right beside me. And you're about a 5 and 3, 5 and 4, and I'm just don't have enough of you to pull out. So I must apologize, and maybe I'll get you in the condition to get a little bit better. I definitely apologize. CQDX. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, calling any distance station. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, calling CQDX. The Papa station, come again, the Papa station. Man, just not enough. Goodness gracious, I must apologize, just not enough. Who is this on my text says that, man, Circus, I'm weaker than Circus Lemonade, Uncle Bud. Good evening to you, sir. And over there in San Diego, 5759 in San Diego, Kilo Golf 6, Yankee Victor Delta. Good evening to you as well, man. Hearing you strong in Tampa Bay, Florida. History Channel 23, thank you, sir. And maybe I'll give you a call in a second. Hello, beautiful signal into St. Louis area. Whiskey 9, bed. Thank you, sir. Man, okay, well, I'm going to turn the antenna back. Rag chewing audio in the mud. Junk. Uncle Bud running muddy. Okay, well, Uncle Buddy, it's not for you. It's not for you. How about that, Uncle Bud? Go to another frequency then. It's not for you, sir. I apologize if it's not. CQ20. Let me turn this beam back around. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. Calling CQ20. Let me grab a couple more before I get out of here. This is K5KAB in Texas, man. Thank you guys for being there. Outstanding day today. Got a lot of stations, man. Got a lot of stations, and I definitely appreciate you guys for being there. This is K5KAB in Texas calling CQ.
Kilo Golf 6, Yankee, Victor Delta.
Kilo Golf 6 station. Come again, please.
Kilo Golf 6, Yankee, Victor Delta.
Roger, got it that time. Good evening to you. Kilo Golf 6, Yankee Victor Delta over there in Rainbow, California. Never heard of Rainbow. Good evening to you, sir. This is K5KAB in Texas. How copy?
I got your 5.9 here into my antenna, and we're about 60 miles north of the Mexican border and just south of Riverside County line in North San Diego County, and about 30 miles east of the Pacific Ocean, QSL.
Roger, real good deal, man. I turned the beam around, so you ought to have a little bit better signal of me, and a great signal of yourself coming through. And I tell you what, we are broadcasting live on YouTube. If you would, go to QRZ, go to my page, K5KAB, like and subscribe on that live YouTube red banner there, man. I definitely would appreciate it. And then you could go on the page and listen to your RQSO as well. It's about a 20-second delay, but you'll be able to hear exactly what it sounds like coming this way there. Roger?
Yeah, QSL, I've had you up. That's where I sent you the note that you were 5.9 into San Diego.
Okay, that was you at that. Okay, great. Well, that's awesome. I definitely appreciate you being over there on the sideline, man, in the chat. I appreciate them as I scroll through all your QRZ pictures. Good-looking pictures, man. Outstanding. And great job on the XYL there. You did good, man. I guess she felt sorry for you there, Roger.
Yeah, she's got her own tower, and she's got her own Cushcraft A3 and a 756 Pro 2 and everything.
Outstanding, man. Good-looking stations you got there. My goodness, man. I wish I could get my XYL into it so that I can do more. You know, when they're not into it, you have to baby everything. But if you can get them wrapped into it, boy, it gets to be great. And look at there. Is that how we move the rocks? We just push them off the side there, Roger?
That's what a dozer is for.
Outstanding, man. Outstanding. Well, listen, thank you for coming through, and a great QRZ page. I'm still going through this page, man. You have a lot of pictures. That's awesome. I love it when you got something to see, kind of get to know the person. Yep, that's outstanding. Good job, man. Thanks for the QRZ page, man. Good pictures. You won pictures of the day, man. Outstanding. Thanks for answering the call too, and thanks for being there. And I did get you in the logbook on QRZ. And thanks for subscribing liking and subscribing to the page, man. And that way, when you know I'm out there, please come through and wave a hand at me, man. And I'll put you in the logbook as many times as we can put it in there. Have a great night, and thanks for answering the call. Kilo Golf 6, Yankee Victor Delta. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. 73s for now, sir, and have a great night.
Hi, 7-3. Thanks for taking my call. Kilo Golf 6, Yankee Victor Delta.
Roger. Outstanding signal. Thank you for being there. Who is this? Brian Gibson. You are close enough to see Starship. Hey, yo, I like that. You are booming into Colorado. Thank you, sir. Very nice. Clean signal. Katie, thank you, sir. Thank you. Paul, Katie, too. Great, outstanding. The Colorado states. Let's see if you guys are there. Kilo Delta 0 RC. Kilo Delta 0 RC. This is K5KAB Ham. Copy. Guess he can't hear me. I can't hear him. One. Good evening, KB from Colorado. Just listening tonight, but I always enjoy your stream. Thank you, Scott. Definitely appreciate you for being there, sir. Kilo Foxtrot 0 LSC. Thank you for being there and coming through. And you're sounding great here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. AEOSJ Amateur Extra 0 Super Jumbo. I like that. Let's give you a call, Paul. See if you're around. That'll be interesting. Amateur Extra 0 Super Jumbo. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas. How copy?
AE0SJ, QSL.
Roger. Good evening to you, sir. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Arlington, Texas. We're about 10 miles east of downtown Dallas and about 10 miles west of Fort Worth, Texas. How copy?
You're 595 over here in Colorado Springs. And name here is Paul, and good to talk to you. Been watching you on YouTube for a little bit.
Roger, Paul. Tell you what, thank you for being there, sir, man. Outstanding signal coming this way, too. Definitely not a problem pulling you out, man. And thanks for the pictures in the QRZ page, man. Love to have something that we can see there, Roger.
Absolutely. I look for a little bit of personality whenever I get on and see somebody else's page, too. Ham radio isn't my only love. You can tell in the background that I'm a camera guy as well.
I do see all the old cameras, man. That's outstanding. So how long you been in that hobby?
I've been doing photography since I was about 16 years old, and I hit 60 next year, so it's been a minute.
Do you have one of those ones, man, with that powder in it, and it goes poof when you take a picture?
You know, I've got one in a case that I'm afraid to open because it'll just fall apart because it's so old and dried out. But, yeah, I've got one. It's more like I could say I have one. I could never make it work over.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Wow, outstanding. Man, well, I'll tell you what, thank you for being there, and I definitely appreciate it, Paul. And I did get you in the logbook on QRZ, so there you go. And thanks for liking and subscribing to the page, man. And please, when you hear me out there, please come over, man, and let's do this thing all over again. Now, Roger?
Roger. I'm also typically on FT8, FT4, 20, 40, 30 meters, and any old time, if you see me out there, be sure and reply.
Outstanding. I'll do just that, man. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you, sir, for being there. Outstanding. Have a great night, and we'll do it again sometime real soon. Junior Phillips. Let me turn the beam back that way to you, see if you could hear me. 8 Papa 5, Juliet Papa. 8 Papa 5, Juliet Papa. Over in Barbados. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas. How copy?
QSL, my friend. Kilo Alpha Bravo. This is 8 Papa 5, Juliet Papa in Barbados. You're moving in like a ton of bricks. Over.
Wow, man. Junior, I appreciate it, man. We're trying our best, and I'm glad you put it on the sideline and let me know that I did have some some radiation heading that way, man. Outstanding. I called DX earlier, and I only heard one. I heard a couple stations, but I can only pull out one of them. And, man, so I'm glad you said something so I can at least get another DX station before I shut this thing down for the night there, Roger.
QSO, my friend. I was actually experimenting with a QRP unit. I mentioned a call, but I realized that I couldn't get through that. But it's just a 718, properly known as World Dragon, and I'm running 100 watts through a mobile XC. QSO?
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, I got a room of you this time. I definitely got a copy of you. So definitely not a problem pulling you out at all. And, man, doing a fine job. I've been to Barbados once, man, and I vowed that I probably wouldn't come back because I got tired of the little monkeys taking my drink there, Roger.
Roger, man, not a problem at all. The door is always open. You know where I am now, and of course, anytime you come in this place, please feel free to drop me a message, and of course, you'll be taking care of your things. Over.
Roger. Listen, man, we'll do just that, man. I forget the gentleman called. I met another ham over the radio. He was in St. Thomas, I think. And, man, I took a cruise there. And when the boat landed, I actually took a taxi or whatever to his store. And, man, he took me to his home, and we hung out with him for a couple of hours. And he showed me around the island, man. So I thought that was pretty awesome. And, listen, you've invited me now. So when I come that way, I'll drop you a line and let you know that I'm in your town there, Roger.
Roger. It's indeed a pleasure. Not a problem at all. The door is always open. Just let us know, and you can get care of. It is indeed a pleasure to talk to you. That's right, my SEC. And, of course, we look to do this all over again. It's indeed a pleasure, my friend.
Roger. Thank you, sir, for being there. I definitely appreciate it. And we are broadcasting live on YouTube tonight, Junior. If you're not a part of this this vast movement, man, please go to QRZ, go to my page, K5KAB, and click on the red live YouTube stream there. And come into the room, man. That way you can see what's going on in the room and see what I'm doing here and see and hear. And you also be able to hear our QSO coming across the airways, man. So please go and like and subscribe. I definitely would appreciate it. Have a great day, Junior. We'll do it again sometime real soon. 8 Papa 5, Juliet Papa. This is K5KAB saying 73s for now, and I'll be clear with you on your final, sir. Roger. Thanks for being there, sir. Outstanding contact. Have a great night. Let me take one more, and I'm going to get out of here, man. It's been good. I'm going to turn the beam back toward the west. Look like it's coming out of the west now, so let's make that final call that way. But anyway, thanks, guys, for being here. It's been a pleasure, man. Enjoy it every time. And if you haven't, please go over, subscribe, and like the page. I would appreciate it. And when I go live, it'll let you know that I am out here. So come on over and let me get you in the logbook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 10 times. It doesn't matter. I think I got a good idea. My next live, what I'm going to do is I'm only going to take calls from ICOM 7300 radios. Let's see how many of those I can pull in. And I might do it Monday, tomorrow, probably about 6:30, 7 o'clock. I'm just going to go CQ, and I'm just going to call only for ICOM 7300 radios. Friend of mine's call them the People's Radio. And I think that would be interesting just to do a whole QSO hour on nothing but IC 7300. Yep. Woody, you're absolutely right. ICOM 7300, man, the People's Radio. Outstanding. Thanks, Woody, for liking and subscribing. I appreciate it, man. I definitely appreciate it. Anyway, man, guys, thanks for being here, and I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. And thank you guys for being over in the live chat side of the room, man, and outstanding today. But at any rate, last call, man, and I'm going to let you guys have this thing. CQ20 as we live stream YouTube. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, looking out west, man, calling CQ20.
Kilo Juliet 7, Yankee India. You got a copy, KB?
Man, I do have a copy, and that's how you do it, man. You should write a book on that. Kilo Juliet 7. Come again, please.
Kilo Juliet 7, Yankee, India. You are 5'9" into the smack dab middle of Arizona, KB.
Woody, man, I tell you what, dude, you should write a book. You should write a book, because as soon as I turned that beam that way and keyed up, man, there you go. Outstanding. Thanks, man. Thanks, Woody. You're a great signal coming this way, too, man. And I see you over the side over there, so you'll be able to hear exactly what's going on. And, man, thanks for the pictures on the page. Okay. Hey, I like it. Two-wheel love, Woody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like your paint job. It's really nice. Over.
Roger. Thanks, Woody. Harley did that paint job. They won that bike. That bike is called the Nightmare. So if you would Google Harley Davidson Nightmare, it'll pop up, because that's their own paint. And just so happened I got that bike. It's number 7 out of 75. They only made 75 of them. And so there won't be any more. Anything other than that has got to be a phony, Woody. And so that's number 7. And I'm just going to hold on to it as long as I can now, Roger.
Yeah, roger that. You definitely hang on to that. I'm familiar with the bike. I've never actually seen a picture of one before, so that's cool. I used to be chairman of a Beta of Arizona, so I've been riding for a while. Over.
Outstanding, man. Yep, I love two-wheel motion, man. We just got back from Las Vegas about a week and a half ago. We make that trip once a year, and we also make the Arizona trip every other year. And so I did get the pleasure to ride to Arizona a couple years ago and enjoy Bike Week there. And, man, I enjoy every time we get to come that way there, Roger.
Yeah, roger that. Hey, if you get a chance to come out the end of July up in Winslow, they're going to have Two Broke for Sturgis is going to be in Winslow this year, and they are going to do it right, man. The town is investing money. They are welcoming bikers. Come on up. Over.
Oh, wow. Let me write that down. Give me the dates on that again.
I believe it's the last or second last weekend in July, but look up Two Broke for Sturgis on the internet, and you'll find it. It's sponsored by Beta of Arizona, and the town of Winslow has come out big time for us. They are going to build facilities, and they love bikers, so come on out. They're on I-40. You can't miss them, man. Over.
Well, I'll tell you what, thanks for that information. I did write it down, and I'll go Google it. And, man, that might be a big possibility. It might be a big possibility. Enjoy riding that way, especially when it's decent weather. So that time of the year would definitely be great. Listen, I see that you are a 7300 guy as well, man. So, Woody, I'm going to try tomorrow. Don't hold me to it, but tomorrow about 6 o'clock, 6:30, I'm going to try to key up and call for only 7300s, man. So be there and represent. I would appreciate it. And listen, very interesting on this antenna that you have around the eave of your home there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, except there's no home. It's just, what I do is I stole that idea, and I built it in my yard, but it's not around the eaves of the house. It's just on the trees, and it's only about 10 feet in the air, and I can talk all over the world on that silly thing. Over.
Oh, wow. How much wire is it, the complete loop?
It's 200 feet on each leg. Over.
Man, that's interesting. Matter of fact, I'm going to keep this here, and I might be able to do something with that. Outstanding. Well, Woody, listen, thank you for being here, sir. I definitely appreciate it, man. Great signal. Great time coming this way, man, and good QSO. And thanks for that information once again. And, man, I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. And be here tomorrow. That'll be outstanding. Appreciate you guys for being here. Anyway, KJ7, Yankee, India. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, saying 73s for now. And I look forward to doing it again tomorrow. Have a great night, and I'll be clear with you on your final, sir.
Roger that, KB. I'm glad I tripped over you. Your YouTube channel's awesome, and I'll definitely be looking for you again. I'll probably be here tomorrow at 6:30. Usually I'm on the Arizona Traffic and Emergency Net at 7 o'clock, so I'll tune in here first. KJ7YYI, I'm clear.
Roger. Thanks, Woody. It's been a pleasure, man. I'm sure we'll do it again sometime soon. And thanks, guys, everybody for was out there, man, and that spoke, and the ones that was trying, and I wasn't able to catch you. So try to catch me tomorrow, about 6:30 or so tomorrow. Don't know what frequency yet. I just found a frequency that's open, and I start jamming it up. So please come out and catch me tomorrow. But if you have subscribed and liked to my page, it'll let you know exactly where I'm at. So that way it wouldn't be a problem finding me. How about that part? Thanks, guys, for being here, and I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. It's been a pleasure, and I have thoroughly enjoyed it. You guys have a great night. This is Kilo 5 Kilo Alpha Bravo, and I am in Texas, and I'll say 73s, and I am releasing the frequency back to normal radio, amateur radio operations. You guys have a great night. Thanks for being here.
Kilo Alpha Bravo. This is Papa 5 Juliet Papa. What time tomorrow would be on frequency?
Say it again, sir. I did hear you. Give me the call again. About 6:30 Central Time. About 6:30 Central Time. Roger?
Roger. I just made the message. Sorry about the gap. Wasn't looking at it.
Roger. Thank you, sir. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow there, Roger.
Roger. 73.
Roger. 73. Have a great night.